guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a breakfast bruschetta. It is so yummy, easy and simple. So yeah, let's go over the ingredients so we can get started. You're going to need some thinly sliced pancetta. You're going to need some eggs, some fresh chopped parsley, garlic, thyme, some bread, some parmigiano, unsalted butter, olive oil, and salt and pepper. Okay, let's get right into it. Get your oven preheated to 425 and lay a baking sheet with some aluminum foil. This is just so that nothing sticks. And now on here, I'm going to put my pancetta, and this is going to get nice and crispy. If you can't find pancetta, which is really the Italian version of bacon, you can always use regular bacon. But this is just not smoked, and it gives you a more of a salty, like prosciutto-like taste instead of a smoky taste. But bacon works. Who doesn't love bacon? I love bacon. Put this back here, and let's put together, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my bread down, just like so. And in this little tiny bowl, I'm going to mix together my parsley, garlic, and thyme. Mix it all up. Get it combined. And now on my bread, I'm just going to drizzle it with a little bit of oil. Now I'm going to sprinkle this mixture all over the top, and as it bakes, it's going to get super fragrant and it's going to be fabulous, especially when we top it with an egg. Oh, it's yummy. And then we're going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top of that, like that. Not too much, but just enough. And now I'm going to put this into the oven, and this is only going to take about 10 to 15 minutes until the pancetta is nice and crispy and the bread's nice and toasted. So, in it goes. While my bread and pancetta are still in the oven for a few minutes, we're going to make the eggs. And in this skillet, I have a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of butter because I like the flavor of butter. The olive oil has a higher cooking temperature, like it doesn't burn as fast as butter does. So, I have that over medium heat, and I'm going to wait for that to get nice and hot and the butter melt. Now, for the eggs, I always crack them in a separate bowl, like in a small bowl. That way, when I put them into the pan, they kind of stay in their shape and they don't kind of like run all over the place. So, while that gets hot, I'm going to add my eggs one at a time, and then I'll show you how I season them and how I like to cook them. One at a time. Just add your eggs. It shouldn't be too hot because eggs are a protein, and it should cook somewhat slowly. That way they don't get too sort of tough and rubbery. My eggs are almost done. Just going to season them with some salt and pepper. And I'm going to turn them off. Now, if you want your eggs, like your egg yolks cooked all the way, then by all means do that. But I like them nice and runny, so I cook them on one side for about 3.5 minutes. My bread and pancetta came out of the oven. Put them on a platter. And then I top each one, the pancetta, which is really nice and crispy now, but it's not too crispy that it's going to be difficult to eat. And last one. And then, whoops, you top each one with an egg. Now that they're all assembled, I'm going to put one on my plate and I cut into it. Oh yeah. Oh, I love the runny yolk. Give this a bite. That is so good. Doesn't get any better than that for a weekend breakfast. That's easy and delicious. Go to www.laurenkitchen.com to get the recipe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.